10 horrible ways to become a hashtag in Africa. Before I start, when I say Africa, I mean the actual wilderness. I'm not saying the entire continent's a fucking Serengeti. Some people legitimately got mad at me. Like I'm out here friendly firing my own family tree. Anyway, hyenas and wild dogs, since they'll eat you alive and start by pulling out your intestines while you're still alive enough to have a pulse but too close to death to do anything about it. Sleeping sickness, because one of the symptoms is you become an insomniac that can't fall asleep no matter how hard you try. And without treatment, the final symptom is you go to sleep permanently. African bees, since they're more aggressive, sting 10 times more than their European cousins, and a motivated hive will chase you for half a mile. Imagine running for half a mile and still being angry. Now that's some shit. Chimpanzees, because they'll rip out your face, throat, and balls, and quite possibly in that order. Porcupines, because those quills will swell and expand once they're inside you, pause, and they'll keep pushing into your skin until they eventually hit an artery or an internal organ. It's a slow fade, the worst kind. Next is a lion that got faded by a porcupine, because lions that have been crippled are statistically more likely to see humans as an easy lick, which is terrifying and low-key disrespectful, since it takes a career-ending injury for us to be worth the effort. Cape buffalo, since they're part of the special class of animals that will seek revenge. Since they can travel in herds of hundreds, they've been known to circle their victims and leave them no option other than early life retirement. They're nicknamed Black Death because the same homicide cow that can turn Mufasa into a frisbee erase about 200 lives a year. The Black Mamba, because one bite can flatline you in an hour, but you'll probably be paralyzed and unable to talk in the first 20 minutes. Meaning if you get bitten, Google says you're 40 minutes away from a hospital, text your parents goodbye and make peace with your God. Crocodiles have the strongest recorded bite force of any animal. So if one bites and death rolls you, your best option is to negotiate an arm or a leg. Also, the more you struggle, the more likely other crocs will pull up and get involved. Also, they're one of the few animals that'll attack people often enough to be classified as man-eaters. And of course, hippos, because your mere existence is an insult to them. They'll Bundy animals just for being alive in the wrong direction. This man was swallowed by a land whale 3 times and took 38 bite wounds. When he finally escaped, that day he and his friends found out what his lungs looked like, because the hippo basically put a window through his chest.